Hey, what's going on? This is Matthew Ashton. This is week one for MDF1401. It's project number one, so we're starting off here this week. And all right, let's go ahead and get started. As you see, I got my code up going here. I'm going to go ahead and run the app on the simulator. For this week, I chose to do my project. The items on it are past games for Manchester United. I'm a big soccer fan, and Manchester United is my favorite team. So what I did is I have 20 of their past games, as you can see all listed here in the table view. So you got my title up here, edit button. Go and click on that, brings that over. You can delete an item. Um, and what you can do is if you click on a specific game, it brings you to the second view, which has information about about that game, and you see obviously who they played, the date of it, whether it's home or away, the result, and the competition. And then what I did is for every single kind of like object in the array, depending on what competition it is, there's a different picture that will show up. So as you can see, that's for the FA Cup. If we click on the Premier League, it's a different picture that's specific to the Premier League. As you can see, going back and forth. So yeah, so that's my project. Everything went pretty well this week. I did have some problems with going back and forth between the two views and getting the segue to work properly. I had to do a little bit of extra research and reach out to the teacher to get some stuff squared away. But overall, everything went pretty well. I think I was trying to do a little bit too much at first. And by doing that, it was confusing some of my code. For example, when I created the custom cell for the table view, I was actually doing it in a separate XIB file, and that was causing some major issues. So once I got that squared away, everything went pretty smoothly. So you got my view controller here. I did actually use the rather than kind of like hard coding all of it into my view controller, I do have it as its own separate property. So as you can see, you got all 20 of the games and everything with their information here. And what it does is this passes it over to the view controller as a property up here. Let's see. And I created its own separate property, which I then use in other places. And obviously you got the detail here. This is for the second view. And of course the custom cell. I tried to keep things pretty simple this week. Like I said, I originally was trying to go a little too crazy, but once I got everything sorted out, yeah, everything went pretty well. And I do have, as you can see here, hold on, let me find it. For the app icons, I do have a nice little app icon and a nice launch image that you kind of saw when it showed up there. So yeah, as you can see, you got the app icon there. I think everything went really well this week. Again, like I said, I went a little too crazy at first, a little too ambitious, but once I kind of sorted some things out, I was really pleased with the way that it came out. So yeah, so that's my project number one for MDF1401. Again, this is Matthew Ashton. I'll see you guys next week.